Hi, my name is Skylar Zoller, and I want to be a Blue Valley FFA officer. Now let me tell you a few reasons why I want to be an FFA officer. I want to help lead our chapter to the best it can be. Working together as a leadership team, we can formulate new and creative ideas to take our chapter to the next level. I want to be a role model for my fellow peers. I want all Blue Valley students to know they can count on me to represent them honestly and responsibly at all chapter, district, and state events that I might attend. I want to meet a lot of great people at those district and state events. Although I am somewhat shy at first, I do enjoy meeting new people from other area schools. Being an officer will get me out of my comfort zone and help me mingle. I also want my fellow peers to know they can come to me with ideas or concerns they might have about our chapter. Together, we will make Blue Valley FFA the best chapter in the state. Finally, I want to wear my blue jacket more and wear it loud and proud. Thank you for your consideration.
And I am currently a freshman at Blue Valley High School. Life is nothing but ups and downs, and I want to help you through those ups and downs and help you with things that you are passionate about. First thing, when my father passed away, I experienced things that most kids would not experience. And for moving from several different states, I've interacted with multiple people. But on my journey, it all came down to you, all of you. And I've learned so much from Blue Valley FFA in this chapter, in this year. I got to learn of having fun with tons of projects and taking care of my own livestock. And when people are in need and they're down, I'm here to tell them that I'm here for you. I will always be positive with you guys. And if you want to throw in the towel, we got this. We can get through it. Never give up. And even though sometimes we just want to push it all away and just give up, I know sometimes we might not get the top ranking in a contest. But I'm here to say that we got this. We can get this done. And my message to Blue Valley FFA, this chapter, is that to never give up. Stay positive. Live life to the fullest. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to come watch my video. And stay safe, and thank you again.
Hi, my name is AJ Kessel. My FFA experience started way back in the 5th grade. I had heard a lot about Mr. Meals, but I didn't have a class with him, so I didn't know him that well. One day I had seen him working the popcorn stand, and I said, "Could I help you run the popcorn stand, Mr. Meals?" When he replied, "Yes, sir, you sure can." I continued to talk to him for another hour, and he told me all about FFA, and I was very excited. Who would have known that by making that small conversation with him, that he would end up making such a huge impact on my high school life? So I asked him if there was anything that I could do that year for FFA. He replied with, "There is no 5th grade FFA class, but I can hold a summer shop camp for you and your buddies if they would be interested." I replied, "That would be awesome, Mr. Meals." Ever since that summer, he has held a summer shop camp. It was so fun, and I always look forward to being able to go work in the shop. Ever since then, Mr. Meals has taught me a lot about FFA, leadership, work ethic, and life skills. My most memorable experience in FFA is when we went to National Convention. When we did have a lot of fun there, we also learned a lot from the motivational speakers and the people that presented on the stage in the Lucas Oil Stadium. My favorite speaker was a lady who talked about overcoming her fears. We all have a fear over something. We all handle fear differently. What she helped me realize was if I focused on these fears and tried to overcome them, I could. It also allows me to feel more confident now that there aren't going to be the things holding me back. My most rewarding experience in FFA would probably be the time when I received my SAE grant for my cutting boards. Getting this grant has allowed me to buy additional products and tools so I can begin selling my cutting boards. One of my best memories that will stick with me for life is when I threw up on Bryce Holtel at National Convention. Everyone wanted to go to Chick-fil-A. I said, "If we go to Chick-fil-A, I will probably throw up. I don't really like that place." Well, I was right. I bet he will never forget that either. I believe in FFA, and I have a passion for this program. Now that I am older, I am running for a chapter officer position, so hopefully I can teach others what Mr. Meals has taught me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bryce Eltel. I want to talk with you about what FFA means to me and why I want to be an FFA officer. I live on a farm outside of Oldsburg, Kansas that has various species of animals. We mostly work with cattle, but we have pigs, chickens, ducks, goats, horses, cats, and dogs. I believe in agriculture and know that every person in the world is positively impacted by it. FFA has a meaning that is more than just going to competitions, meetings, and working in the shop. FFA is a way of life. It is a program that has pride and honor in everything that happens. The FFA motto is learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve. Going to National Convention was a blast and an experience that I want to do every year and think that every Blue Valley FFA member should be a part of. Being an officer for our FFA chapter would be an honor to me and to anyone who serves in any FFA position. I currently serve as the Green Hand Vice President, and I am the Vice President for my 4-H club. I would love to see our chapter have 100% of all Blue Valley students become a member, and I hope to help our chapter grow stronger in the Randolph and Oldsburg communities. I think that we could do Blue Valley Aggie Days events for the kindergarten through 7th grade classes so they can learn about FFA and agriculture. I would like to start a program where Blue Valley FFA members start a personal vehicle maintenance for the community. Something like flat tire repairs, oil changes, and auto detailing. I would also be interested in serving local farm-raised food for all students. I feel like I could be a good officer because I have a good work ethic and I am a good role model for our members and future members of FFA. I have a passion for agriculture and I want to help in any way possible. One of my favorite quotes is by Michael Jordan. I have failed over and over and over again. That is why I succeed. What that means to me is that you just keep trying and you will always accomplish what you do if you put your mind to it. No matter what, all of these candidates are good for officer positions. Thank you for your time, and I would appreciate your vote. Goodbye.
Why do I want to be an officer? Well, because I've had so much fun this year learning the reins from my fellow officers, and I can't wait to see what next year brings. Because next year I really want to broaden my horizons and take my leadership to the next level. I've had so many great officers ahead of me show such great leadership and had so many members looking up to them. I want to follow in their footsteps and help the younger generations become so fascinated with agriculture and FFA that they'll feel the same way when they're standing in my shoes. The main member I have looked up to is Elizabeth Wright. She has been a continuous officer in our chapter now and she has now achieved her goal of becoming a state officer. This is important to me because my goal is to become a state officer as well. Elizabeth has had so many amazing experiences so far from being a state officer, and her journey has just begun. She has traveled all over the state helping so many chapters, and she has even traveled to other countries, one of the countries being Spain. She saw and experienced so many historical places while she was there and made amazing friendships, and during all that, she even managed to get a pretty good tan. But all joking aside, she's had amazing experiences and friendships, and her leadership still continues to grow. Even though my goal is to become a state officer, seeing others have all these great experiences has only increased my ambition to become the best officer, leader, and role model.
Hello, my name is Courtney Blackburn. I'm a sophomore at Blue Valley High School. I'm running for the position of secretary in office. I'd like to become more active in FFA and in office. I came to Blue Valley my freshman year of high school, so I wasn't involved much other than Green Hand and fruit and meat sales. I did not run for office my freshman or sophomore year of high school, but my sophomore year I did get involved in FFA and activities such as land judging, FFA week, and sold over 1,000 fruit and meat sales and went to Colorado with a few others in FFA. I hope to become more involved and stay involved in FFA for the rest of my high school career. I love to be active in my school, and I thought being involved with FFA, I would be very involved with my school and more. I hope to meet new people and become more confident in myself. So like I said before, I want to run for secretary in office. I have done my research on all of the positions, and secretary and sentinel caught my eye. I personally feel I would be good for the secretary position because I like to stay organized and I want to help the chapter stay organized. I personally keep a mental chart of everyone I come in contact with, so I think that would be good as well, being a secretary, having to keep track of everyone at each meeting. I am very responsible and try to attend everything I can that fits in my schedule. But once I become an FFA officer, FFA will be a priority in my schedule. I also think I would be great for the sentinel position because, like I said before, I'm a very organized person and I keep track of everything I have. I am a very friendly person and love to welcome people. I love to be around people. If I don't sound, I guess, good enough for sentinel or secretary, I also looked into treasurer. I keep very good records of things and keep track of important documents very well. I'm pretty good with holding and handling money. I used to be kind of a treasurer when I was involved in Girl Scouts for 9 years and learned a lot from that experience. I hope that my research and thought in all of this has helped your decision making for my position. I very much hope to become part of the chapter and help it to grow to become better. Thank you so very much for this opportunity, and I hope that FFA will help me grow as a person and make me more confident in myself. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for this opportunity. I'm coming to you from my Blue Valley FFA We Believe garden. It may not look like much now, but a garden is something that is beautiful and can provide. And the gardener has to take on that responsibility of caring for this garden, and they have to be diligent in caring for the garden. Responsibility to water and weed and provide for the basic needs every day. And maybe do research of when the right time is to plant a certain plant or when the expected harvest time is. Like I did for my We Believe garden. And the gardener cannot neglect these tasks because it's not just a one-day job. They have to do this every day, weed and water and provide. However, the gardener loves to do this because in the end, a garden is something that is beautiful and provides for the gardener. There may be setbacks because Mother Nature is unpredictable and the environment does what it wants. However, the gardener has to have the ability to overcome these setbacks and to keep going with their garden. As a leader of the Blue Valley FFA chapter, I would like to be like the gardener and take on the responsibility of leading our chapter into the future of FFA and to be diligent in the tasks you give me, like organizing and communication. I'd like to bring out the best in our Blue Valley FFA chapter, like helping those who are not involved in FFA get involved in FFA, because maybe they're overwhelmed with this organization, honestly, like I was. And I'd like to provide for our community. I'd like to strive to provide for the community and the future of agriculture. Thank you again.
Hi, my name is Lily Corkle, and I'm the oldest of 4 children in a family of 6 and a freshman in high school. Being a part of the FFA team has really opened up a lot of new experiences for me, and being a chapter officer will help me grow with my leadership and contribute my skills. I'm a really organized person, and I think I can bring that to the team. I like keeping information together and organizing it in a way that it makes it easier for other people to use. Last year at the FFA convention, I was really affected by the diversity and opportunities through FFA, and I think being a chapter officer will allow me to make new decisions and changes and help welcome upcoming members. My first experience with FFA was through the range management competition. I really love and enjoy identifying species and types of plants. And with my love of greenery, being a part of the greenhouse, the school greenhouse, has really opened up the opportunity for me to hone and explore these new skills. I'm really extroverted person, as I'm sure you know, and I'm really looking forward to welcoming new members and creating and establishing connections with other chapters. I'm really excited about this opportunity, and thank you for considering me a candidate.